Hello everyone and welcome to another One Piece TCG video. Today we have got our first proper fully built OP16 list now that all the cards are revealed, and who better to start with than the deck that I will be playing all set, which is Black Yamato. So I want to talk about my decisions for this first draft of the deck list and what I'm thinking about putting this deck together. Obviously, it is a first draft, so it'll probably look a lot different after a lot of testing. I've done a little bit of testing, not a lot so far, so this really will just be a first draft and, you know, some gameplay and testing on the fly today. So we finally had all the 2Ks revealed, and they are way better than I expected. I did not expect to get so many 2Ks, but also so many playable 2Ks. So first of all, let's talk about Otama. It's just a generic good 2K. It's a 2 cost. So you can play it off 8 cost Yamato, which is really nice. And basically it's activate main, tap it, and then if you have a 8 cost or more, something gets minus 2k power. It's really good. It's generic. I like it, and sometimes you'll be able to, you know, poke face, and then when you do your 8 cost play, maybe they'll defend face, thinking they're going to take the 8 to face, and they've got something like a priority target that you might want to clear on board. You can play this into this and then tap it now that you've got an 8 cost on field, and then just swing 8 into a body that's been minus by 2k. So it's really nice. You've got some flexible lines now. The other 2k that I want to talk about is the Luffy that gives, unconditionally, just gives a black land of Wano character unblockable. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's so good. Genuinely so good. If your opponent's at 0, they're like, you can just pressure your opponent to 0 super hard, and then they're never safe. You could immediately hit them with, you know, 16k unblockable next turn, especially if you've been taxing their hand. That's almost always going to go through. And then the other 2Ks are a tandem pair. So first off, I read this 5 cost Momonosuke, and I was like, what? Activate main, you may trash this character with a cost of 20 or more. If you have 9 or more Don cards on your field, play up to 1 Momonosuke with a cost of 9 from your trash. And I was like, what? And then another 2K came out, the 2 cost Shinobu, which you can trash her, draw 1, and then one of your Momos gets plus 20 cost. I love this. This is so cool. This is awesome. It's no deck building cost because it's a 2K. They're both 2K, so it's no deck building cost, because you want searchable 2Ks anyway. Thank God we got to take the terrible Dressrosa Momo out of the deck. And then it just sets up some really fun lines, especially against decks that have no easy answer for 5 cost Momonosuke. Like, you can really, really punish, hard punish decks that don't have easy answers to 5 costs. Like, obviously, yellow has Zeus, so it's not great against yellow. And stuff like Ace, you know, he can Jozu it. But even if he Jozus it, you know, it's like a 5 cost 2k. Like, it's still a 2k in your hand. Sure, it's kind of skips your turn, but so those matchups is not great into. But like, I don't know, random other decks, like in the mirror, for example, like we have no super easy way to answer this. So if you are going first, like if you're made to go first in the mirror match, for example, where obviously second is the better curve, you can just hard play Momo on 5, and he's just going to sit there. And then your next turn, you can either Yamato, or you can use this card, which honestly I underrated massively. This card is fantastic. After playing a couple games with it, you can either play this on 7 or this on 7. Do, you know, your rush combo, play an 8 cost out, and then next turn on 9, you've hit 9, so you play the Momo, get a Yamato back, rush, play one of these out. Oh, sorry, play this one out, rush. But importantly, you either get back Shinobu and play it from trash, or get back something else and play Shinobu from your hand. Buff up the Momo, trash the Momo, and then you're going double 9 cost Momo, double rush, and then double 8 cost rush on the same turn on 9 before your opponent even plays their first Momo. That is disgusting amounts of value. That's like the Hakuba high roll combo, except you don't have to high roll. You don't have to, and you don't have to run terrible cards like Hakuba. So lines like that, I absolutely love. So yeah, so those are the 2Ks. We've got some amazing 2Ks. This was the first event that got revealed. It's like the poor man's Zoro restand leader event. It's not bad. I think I would probably run it as a one-of, seeing as this is, you know, a deck that I want to take to regionals. If you at least run it as a one-of, if people see it in your trash, they'll play around it. Or if you're in open deck list in Top Cut, they have to play around it as well if it's not in your trash. So I think it's quite nice. And also into decks like Blackbeard, which is arguably one of the best decks in format. It is fantastic to go for game against Blackbeard. It just gives you another swing out of nowhere, which Blackbeard hates. And obviously it's not when they block, it's when you KO a character. So if they, kill one of their chump weenies, whatever, you can just restand your leader and swing twice with that. And you can do that in the mid game as well, just to put on more pressure against Blackbeard. I do think this deck will have a decent Blackbeard matchup, which is really nice. Let's talk about the 1 ace. I don't love this card. I think it's inferior to Kinemon in the 4-drop slot in almost every way. Because obviously this is a combo deck, so Kinemon is fueling your combo, and he's just got a better stat line. I'm running Ace simply because it's a 5th Kinemon, basically. It's like, if you don't see Kinemon, Ace is a nice backup that's not bad. It's not bad at all. And you just want to make it somewhat consistent in the early game. Obviously, it's a lot easier to hit a 6-drop on 6 or an 8-drop on 8 or a 9-drop on 9 than it is to hit a 4-drop on 4, because you've got more time to find them. Let's talk about the one-of blocker. It's just flexible. I don't normally run a lot of one-ofs in my deck lists, but when you have toolbox decks that can play from trash, like think, Lucci or Sakazuki back in the day, you can get away with, like, or even Mario recently, you can get away with running one-ofs and just getting them back from trash when you need them. For example, this 8-cost Yamato, if you desperately need a blocker, you can just play it, get the blocker back from trash, and then play the blocker off of this effect. Or, you have a worst case scenario, you have a blocker in your hand, you play this, you get a 2k back from trash or whatever, and then you just play the blocker. And that feels pretty nice. And it's a low deck building cost, you just chuck it in as a one-of, and it can help you out. As for Ground Death, I'm not sure if this will make the final cut or not. I initially was like 4, and then I went to 3, and now I'm on 2. It's obviously great, 4k counter, unconditional, and good to go for game. But this is one of those decks where you don't often want to be leaving Don open, basically. Like most of these, pretty much all of these counter events are good because they have good main effects. Very rarely do I actually want to be leaving Don open and not pressuring my opponent harder with an extra Don. So that's why I'm only at 2 Ground Death, because I think I'd rather use it for the main to go for game to turn off a blocker than I would for the counter. The counter is just there in case, I desperately need it. And yeah, that's about it. The deck, other than those new cards, it still functions pretty much the same way. You still do your 6-8 combo, and that's the absolute core of the deck. And we actually have an OP16 ranked queue now, so we don't have to settle for terrible quality matches as before. Sorry again about that. And yes, enough yapping from me. Let's jump into some ranked games. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to my yapping. Please consider liking and subscribing to the video. It helps me out immensely. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got our first game here against Goofy. And we are obviously taking second, because Goofy's second curve is pretty nuts. I think I have to keep this hand. It looks a bit odd, but, double searcher into 4-Don play is probably too good not to keep. I think I'm actually just taking the 2k here, getting everything else in the trash, and then searching again. No 6-drop Yamato is a little worrying. I've already got an event, so I don't think I'm going to take another. Just going to take another 2k. And then we can just play Ace next turn, or Kinemon if we get it from draw or from life. Plays the Daz. I'm quite scared of this deck. This deck is very scary. Wow, Murakumo Sword. That's some anti-Blackbeard hate right there. Okay, we didn't find it, unfortunately. We have no Kinemon. I think we unfortunately can't actually play Ace this turn. I think we have to keep drawing to try and find a 6-cost Yamato. Because it would be much worse if we don't find one. Would it though? Let's say hypothetically we miss it next turn. We can Robin next turn, and then we can still Kinemon and then event the turn after that. I guess we just have to play the Ace and get something on the board. And that's why we run the Ace. No Kinemon. No Kinemon, but we are saved by the 5th copy. Just to have something decent to play. There's also always the chance we get Yamato from top deck next turn. I'm quite scared of this leader, honestly. I feel like I can never go down in life too much because of that stupid restand event that restands the entire board and just lethals you out of nowhere. That card is absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Alright, has he restood his Daunt? Yes, he has. Swings for 5. That's really awkward. I wish this was the 8 cost, other 8 cost Yamato. I could just 1k that comfortably. I think we have to Robin. Robin's our only real play next turn, unfortunately, but we have a pretty good chance of drawing another play next turn. You know, why are you digging so aggressively, man? Take 7. Okay, we find another Shinobu and a Momo. Should we test how easily he can remove Momo? That might have just become my play for this turn. I do think it's actually the play to clear the little guys against Goofy. So I'm gonna test to see if this guy will actually stick. I can't, like, what is he running? Like, that can remove this? Jozu? Jozu's the only thing I can think of. Maybe they're running Jozu, but I doubt it. Yeah, I think it is important to try and keep Goofy's board clean whenever you can. Because if he hits 5 and then has 1 turn of swinging everything and then restand and swinging everything, you kind of just lose the game. Like, it feels pretty disgusting. And if I didn't swing into that... Okay, he's got 5 anyway. Now I'm basically just hoping that he swings the Ivankov so I can clear that. Excellent. We do have another Momo in the trash. Don't think I need double Shinobu. Don't think I need single Shinobu. Oh man, this hand has been something else. No Kinemon, no Yamato. Could do with a blocker. I think what I might do... I think I have to... I can actually just event and just pray that I get Yamato off top 5. I'd be pretty unlucky not to. Oh man. Double Searcher and event and no Yamato? Really? I guess we're playing Kinemon. There's the Yamato. Far out. It's too late now. I'm just going to grab the 2k instead. This has come from trash, so it gets rush. Swing 5 here. Need to make sure he can't do funny restand event. Okay, block. If he... how many... No, I don't know. We just have to go 6 at it. And then ace. I'm not in danger of dying next turn, am I? He has potentially 5 decent-sized swings. And I don't have a lot of counter. He's probably playing Boa next turn. I just need to set up for my double Momo turn and then try to stabilize, I think. Maybe I should just be going face here. Okay, he gave me a 2k anyway, so he has mostly 2ks in his hand. Okay, we definitely have to give a 2k here. It does seem that he doesn't have a great way of getting rid of my Momo though, which is nice. There's the Boa. Can't rest my Kinemon. I'm gonna take this 6. Okay, we should have countered with the Momo, I guess. Counter out of this one. 3k counter. Doesn't swing the Luffy. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do here. Let's play Momo. Play Yamato. Draw 1, trash 1. Still have to, I have to clear the board because otherwise I just die to the restand event. How crazy is that? Play this. Get Shinobi back and play it over the Kinemon. I didn't realize she was on play, not gonna lie. For some reason I thought she was activate main. Play another one from the trash, and then we draw one trash one again. See, that's a good ass combo, I'm not gonna lie. The Momo can swing as well. I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, that's even better. I didn't even think about the fact that Momo can swing. I didn't even consider that at first. Okay, the fact that he counted out of that. Maybe I can poke him once more. He's scared of dying, maybe. No. Poke you for 6 then. Blocks. Okay, now I'm inclined to clear his buggy. OMG, oops. Oh. He thought it was a free block. Yeah. I mean, I don't feel the need to play the unblockable Yamato at all. Just gonna get another 2k back from the trash. And then play nothing, and then rush. Nice. Okay, now there's no way he can do the restand event. You really do have to play around the restand event. You can't just go face mindlessly or else you'll find yourself dead very quick. You have to sort of threaten face, but then also remove board. Very nice. I think we were winning that game no matter what after that turn anyway. Oh my god, I just realized that I haven't changed my name back yet. I had to make a new Unity account because Unity was completely busted. It was telling me that I didn't have an account for my email when I logged in, but then when I pressed remember password, or no, I pressed create an account with that email, they said an account already exists, please sign in. So I tried to reset the password and they said an error occurred. So I had to make a new Unity account with a different email, and I entered a temp name before I could change it back, and I forgot to change it back, so maybe I'll do that now. Shanks, oh boy, he must be testing the new Beckman card, and he's chosen to go first. I'm inclined to actually keep this going first, so we can just search on one. Ideally double play this if we have top end, and then swing 6. I'm gonna take the top end just to trash it with Robin next turn. I managed to get my my old account back after all that complaining because I realized that you can't actually change your Unity username anymore, so thank god I managed to get the old account back. I didn't want to be stuck as ban an L forever, because what happens if an L gets banned, you know? Alright, let's see what we get. Perfect. Perfect. I love filtering. Obviously got to swing 6 at Shanks, so we get around his leader effect. Still has to give me a card or take the life. So what does the new Beckman do? It's like if you're at 10 Don, you can pay an extra Don to play a Shanks or something like that. I don't really need the blocker, let's be honest. I kind of want to set up the Momo. I feel like what? Unless he's running... No. What can he actually run, realistically? Oh, he can run this. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard. Forget the Momo. I would have to play Momo and then never swing with anything. For him to stick. I mean, that's just a 2k for sure. For sure. And then we just Yamato next turn. Running the law. Yeah, okay, this is the -1. Okay, I'm just taking this. I'm still on 5 life. Ace. I don't really need ace. He's probably the one I'm going to pitch. Let's swing this first, so no Lucky Roo value. Uses on my leader. Interesting. You definitely should be using that reactively, because I'm going to attack you for 5 anyway. Okay, Yamato, draw 1. I think I will keep the ground death. And we have unblockable Yamato, so he can't even kill our Kinemon this turn. Down to 1 life already, damn. I used to struggle hard against this leader. Used to seriously dislike this leader. Minus the Yamato. Not the Kinemon? What are we... Oh, we're trashing it. Ah, okay, that's pretty annoying, actually. Which means I should save this Kinemon. Definitely. Don't need 2 Momos. Probably don't need 2 Lufis. Yeah, trashing it is a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Momo this turn. Or I could just... Do I have a Momo in trash? No. Alright, I think we have to Momo this turn then. Swing 6 first in case he doesn't use his... In case he uses his leader effect and gives me a 1k, and then I can swing 5. Oh, beautiful. You love to see it. That's why we swing 6 first. Gives me the Beckman. Look for 5. Then Momo, play Yamato. I don't need this anymore, because, like, realistically, am I just going for game next turn? Maybe. I don't think I need it either way, because I can do the Momo combo next turn. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's a misplay, actually, because he can block and kill it. Oh, I didn't even think about that. As soon as I swung it, I was like, oh, I fucked up. Oh, man. So you have to sack your extra rush swing there. That was really bad. I should have played the unblockable immediately and then swung. Fuck, that was bad. All right, he popped my Momo. Oh, this is bad. I've thrown the game. I've thrown the game. Guys, I'm throwing. I'm actually throwing. Oh, no. Oh, that's such a throw. Because then I would have the unblockable here. I would have hit as well. I'm taking 7/7, I guess. And then, even if he shanks it, I get the 6-cost Yamato back. Ah, that was such a bad play. He's got a 6k blocker as well. Okay, so... What do we think? Momo, 7, like, play 7 for this, 2 for that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's see if he'll use his leader ability and block this. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. As soon as I swung the Yamato, I was like, why did I do that? Okay, nice, nice. He uses his leader ability. Play Momo into Shinobu. Buff this guy. Bring Momo out. Bring Yamato out. Draw 1. Rush 1. Now we can safely swing 5. No shenanigans this time. And then we're not going to swing the Momo, obviously we're just going to unblockable and try to live this turn, and then try to unblockable and kill him next turn. He has the counter for this, which is possible. Could also take it, then play Roger this turn, but I feel like I should have enough counter. But he also would have had to just draw Roger. I can, what, 1k, 2k, 3k. Maybe I don't have enough counter. I don't. Alright. Thank God, no Roger. He's just gonna go another Beckman probably. Play another Shank. Oh, but that means he's playing over something. He definitely should have swung first. Should have swung the backman first. Oh. 7k leader is a little annoying. But we're going to clear this anyway. Actually, it doesn't matter. I just let this die. Don't need another one of that. Yeah, because I can just stack it and bring the thing back next turn anyway. Which means that I don't actually need ground death. I'm perfectly happy to take 14. Alright, what? He can go 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 18. He can get to 18. Oh my god, why did that click off? Even if he has all 2Ks. Yeah, he can't get there. Oh, I nearly threw that game. I nearly threw that game by attacking with Yamato when I shouldn't have. That was a bit silly. All right, let's play another one. Okay, here we have the mirror. The mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Obviously, you want to go second. I'm inclined to go first to see if I can win with the Momo tech. See if that's viable. You know, got to use this as testing. You know how it is. All right, we don't have a Momo. And we don't have a chains event. And we don't have anything to trash off the Robin, so... Mulligan. Alright. Let's see, what have we got? I mean, it probably has to be Kinemon, unfortunately, because we don't find the Momo. I think it's too greedy to not take the Kinemon, and then if we draw the Momo, great, we can try and play that instead. And then just filter out the Kinemon. Okay, drops that Yamato. Drops a Momo. Okay, we've got 9 cost Momo. That's pretty nice. But I think we're just going 5-5 here. I'm hoping we draw Momo next turn. Otherwise, we won't get to test it this game. Definitely want to be countering this for sure. Swings get so big in the mirror, you definitely should probably be countering early. I would almost counter anything that I can give a 1k to in the early game. If I don't need the card. Like, for example, I don't want to give the Yamato here, though. In case I don't find the chains event for 7. I'm going to take this just to find... try and find a Momo for next turn. Okay, no Momo, so we are playing Kinemon. Momos were coming up. I think I'm taking Unblockable. Or we can just take Momo for a play on 9, just in case. Because I want to spend less Don. I think that might be better, actually. So next turn he's going 5, 6, 8. So there's no point in hovering 1. But yeah, I think taking the 5 cost Momo gives me the flexibility of being able to give 9 cost as a 1k. Definitely don't need 2 Yamatos. Give the Otama, and then take the 8. Oh, no Yamato. Okay, never mind. This guy's just like me for real. Haguma! It's trash! It's so trash, bro. I'm telling you it's trash. Funnily enough, this is one of the only matchups, the mirror matchup, where it might be decent if you see it. Because I have no way of removing a 5 cost. So I might just be about to eat my words. Guess we just go 6, 6. I have other Yamato? I do. I could clear the Kinemon. Alright, because he countered that, I think I might just try to clear the Kinemon as well. Get rid of this. We could Otama. If he didn't have weenies, maybe Otama is better. Because he's got weenies, I don't know. I think maybe the 2K is just better in hand. Almost played nothing. We should play a Searcher for sure. I just get the 2K because I need to protect my board when I turn it sideways. I'm going to clear the Kinemon. Because if I am getting Hakuba comboed next turn, then I need to make sure I minimize the amount of damage that I'm taking. Excellent. Excellent. And then next turn we have Momo. If he plays... Okay. We definitely counter that. And then if everything else goes at face, we just take it all. Alright, he has the combo. He goes 888. Really? You're gonna swing there? There's no way that's the play. I just give my Momo here and then do this combo next turn, I think. If you wanted to clear something, you should at least go at the Kinemon. Okay, well, 7's not enough to go at the Kinemon, unfortunately. Because I'm going to give you a 2K for that. And now I've mitigated a huge amount of pressure. I can actually just take 5. If he swings 8 again at me, I'll take to 2. Bro, you gotta pick a target, man. This guy's flip-flopping. You gotta pick a target. I'm not saving it, though. No way. But, like, that wasn't even that bad. This guy hit the Hakuba combo unanswered, and it wasn't even that good. How crazy is that? Because now I'm just gonna swing 1-8 at it, and he's gonna die. And if it doesn't, then I'm gonna swing at it again. And he's gonna have nothing. Oh no. Bro, this can't be the play, surely. I'm gonna poke it again. I'm gonna poke it again. I'm gonna poke it again, bro. Trash this. Give this. Trash this. Play this. Playing out Yamato. Draw 1. Trash 1. Poke it again with Momo first. Let it die. Then we poke face for 5. And then we trash this unblockable for 8. And look at that. Hakuba was swiftly dealt with. We've turned the board advantage and hand advantage in our favor and life advantage in our favor. Now, bro, why are you swinging there? That can't be the play. I don't even know if I want to save it. With Yamato, that is. Sorry, I mean, I'm definitely saving it. I don't want to play for next turn. I don't think I actually need the unblockable in this matchup. I feel like the turn that I'm putting them to 0, I'm killing them regardless. Hate to my Momo blocker. No, he swung and then he blocked an 8K swing. The GOAT. The freaking goat, bro. Oh, man. Man, I love this deck. This deck is so fun. I can't wait to get my hands on these cards. As soon as Perth is done, throw my Meta Nami deck in the bin. And get to play fun Yamato for the rest of the set. It's a 2k and a 2k. It's too late for this combo now, my brother. And wherever you send this, I'm saving it. 2k here in case I top deck a Shinobu next time. Yeah, I didn't top deck a Shinobu. That's fine. Just start with 8. See what he does. And then we can just split. If he counters this, we split. If he doesn't, I'll swing a 9. Check him a bit harder. Either way, it should be lethal. Guaranteed. Okay. Go down to 7 now. If he counters this, we just clear this Yamato. Okay. Honestly, maybe the play is to clear this Yamato anyway, because what? I go 8. That's fine, I go 8 and then... What, 8, 10? Because there's no way I die in the crackback next turn, pretty much. So maybe I don't even need to pivot to board if he counters this. If he does counter it, I'm clearing this one for sure. And there's no way I die and I'm guaranteed winning next turn. Okay. Gives me the whole hand. If I had one more little guy, I'd still go for game. Yeah, I definitely don't need that. If he had a... no, never mind. Just clear this one. And then there's no way we die next turn. And also, no way we don't have lethal the turn after that. He's going to plan for a little bit, like, do I have lethal? Can I possibly have lethal? And the answer is no. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that Mino was sleeping on the bed behind me. Silent assassin, this cat. 1k. Now you have to hit me with all 4 of your swings on board. Unless you top decked a 6-cost Yamato. 8? Yeah, okay, you're cooked. You're cooked. Nothing you can do, bro. Nothing you can do. Alright, let's play one more. Excellent. This is what I've been wanting to play against. Teach. So obviously we are taking second from Teach. This might be keepable, actually. We have a turn 1 and 2 play. And it's nice to get a early thing on the board against Teach. I feel like that's pretty paramount. Forgive the pun. Okay, get rid of this. Pass. Especially, like, if you have to go first. Having a 1-don play is so important. Like, being able to clear Lafitte, if he plays it, super necessary. Super necessary. Okay, he's got the stage. What did he actually grab? I grabbed the stage. Now he's got the Lafitte. But luckily we have the 1-drop to clear it if he plays it this turn. Yeah, I think it is better to do that. Don't need Yamato. Gotta play for next turn, otherwise I would take that. This is the one that KOs. He doesn't want to take this and he wants to redirect. I'm fine with that as well. Because then he's going to 2 cards in hand. Just to kill my Robin so I don't get a favorable trade into Lafitte next turn. Yeah, exactly. No way you do that. And then hopefully we find a Yamato here. Nope. Classic. In that case, I will just grab the 2K. Clear the top 5 and hopefully find a Yamato here or here this turn. Teach does have something to do with 5-cost Momo being left on the board, I think. I think one of his 1 costs. Wasn't it like rest a 6-cost or something like that? If he plays that, that's a little annoying. It's 3-cost Burgess back from the trash, that's fine. Grabs 4-cost Shiryu. That's a little annoying, actually. I'm going to take this, try and find 6-cost Yamato. Okay, never find 6-cost Yamato. Okay. I think I actually am leaving the Momo on the field here, because I have nothing else to do, really. You can just swing first. And then we put this on the field. He's almost forced to kill it with Shiryu or something. Because otherwise I get my insane 10 on turn. Counters, really? Okay. I'm going to swing at it again then. Forgot that this guy's a 2K counter, bro. Blackbeard got some cracked 2K counters. Really, are we saving the defeat? I'm gonna bait that I'm still gonna play the Yamato so that he doesn't... Okay, saves the defeat. That has to be a misplay, bro. Like, if I have 6-cost Yamato, I just clear the feat and then you have literally nothing. Has to be a misplay. Like, imagine I have 6-cost Yamato there, bro. You have nothing. You have nothing. Alright, let's see if he does have a decent way to deal with my 5-cost Momo. I mean, I know there's the 1 cost that rests it, but other than that... Because he blocked with the Shiryu to kill my Kinemon. He wants to play another Shiryu this turn. I'm gonna give... Well, we have the Chains event for next turn. So I'm just giving this Yamato again. Trash Shiryu, heal Shiryu. Yeah. Okay, we drew Yamato, and maybe at the worst possible time as well. Like that is actually the worst possible time, because I wanted the chain event. But now there's no guarantee that I mill a 6-cost Yamato, because I just drew one. So now I think I'm back to 6-cost Yamato. That's so annoying. Obviously, we would Shinobu combo right now if we could, but they very smartly locked it to have to be at 9 Don. Otherwise, this combo would be insanely toxic. Insanely toxic. Being able to do it on 7 Don. Okay. Wish I had this last turn, but here we are. Just trash the Momo then. I think we play this one. Unfortunately, I actually don't have a 2K to get back. For some reason, I thought I had a 2K in the trash. We leave Yamato there for next turn. Guess I'll just get the 1K. Play the blocker and then swing 8. Alright, now he's playing Teach to heal this turn, so he can't really contest my Yamato. And then next turn we have a super, super explosive turn. Okay, he's not Zerha-Haing because he's not at 10 Don. I forgot. It's not Iron Whitebeard. They actually balanced it this time. Holy, I can't believe it. Let's use the 1k that I got back that turn, and then I'll take 8. And we have our mega turn. That's fine. Minus 3k? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so. Let's plan this out. We Momo. So I don't mess it up. Let's walk through it. We Momo. We get Yamato. We draw one, trash one. Oh. Uh-oh. I see a problem here. I have no other of these in my trash. Guys, we have a problem. I'll just rip one right here. Oh, man. Let me have this. Okay. Unfortunate, to say the least. Unfortunate, to say the least. Guess I should have unblockable last turn. There you go. There's another piece of the combo to take into account. We can just Momo by hard playing Shinobu and then Yamato this turn. Maybe that's better. That might actually be better. Alright, we don't need Kinemon. Then we just poke 5. Because even if he minuses either of these by 3, I can still poke for 5. I mean, it's still a good turn. Like, low-key, it's actually still a good turn. Just poke for 5 anyway. Still get a card out of hand. He's running Wiper. That can get rid of my Momo. That would be really annoying, actually. Alright, I gotta think about that in future. Do I have a Momo in the trash? Have I messed this up? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, whew. I was like, surely I haven't messed this up twice over. It's trash draw. Give this 20. Momo. A Yamato. Looking for 5. What we could do here, which is really dirty, if we had another of the play 8 cost Yamato, we could play Otama and then swing 8 into 6k Shiryu, or even 9 into 6k Shiryu. But alas, I mean, I'm swinging the Momo as well. That's the beauty of the 5 cost Momo combos, that you get the 6k with Momo as well. That's actually so dirty. Like, look at the amount of pressure. That was a suboptimal turn because I didn't have another one of these 8 costs, and it didn't matter. It was still such a disgusting turn. Man, this card is so cracked. I love it. Okay, so we're definitely playing 10 cost this turn, which means we block this one. And we counter this one, I think. No 10. Oh, he's haha. This is the 10 cost. That's right. That's the whole point. I take a damage. He gets to defeat in the same turn. Very good. Very good. Maybe just drop this Momo here, and then we can hover chain event next turn as well. Damn, we actually did top deck the Shinobu. Right, let's just start with an 8 and see what he does. Obviously, he should probably just block this one because this one's unblockable. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going for a win next turn. So let's get rid of the Lafitte. Let's go 8k leader, which he has to use either 2/2 or leader effect. Okay, use leader effect. Over this one. One trash one. Another 5, so he has to give me another card. Another 6, so he has to give me another card. He played this Yamato. Should I do it? I feel like it's not bad. I can like guarantee clear something and then there's no way that I die. Yeah, I think that's better. I play the Otama. Minus the Shiryu. Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Only on Sim can this happen. I'm so sad. If I die because there's no Shiryu on the board, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna, like, because there's a Shiryu on the board that shouldn't be. Man. Okay, sure. Takes my blocker away. That's fine. We have a lot of bricks. What the hell, bro? Why do I have so many bricks? After all this cycling, because I put a 2k on the board. Ah, and the Shiryu shouldn't be him. The Shiryu shouldn't be him. Oh. Does it even matter? I got bricks, so I think it doesn't even matter, yeah. Thanks. Oh, man. Oh, that's so sad. So what, instead of swinging Momo, I'm supposed to just... Instead of swinging Momo, I'm supposed to just swing... just swing face? Hover... I still have these 3 dead cards at the end, though. Plus another 2k. Turns one off. Dude, the fact that he just played 10 cost Blackbeard as an offensive turn is kind of despicable. Maybe this card is broken. The fact that he just played this card, dealt me a damage, turned off a blocker, and then had 2 Don left. Welcome back, Reject. Welcome back, Reject. Oh, no. Alright, thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao, ciao.